welcome back to Raunchy Reality Recaps. Now in this video we're going over Mama June and Here Come Honey Boo Boo Clan, all that. Now I haven't really spoken recently about that because unfortunately her oldest daughter Anna lost her battle with cancer and passed in the early part of December. And since then a lot of stuff has been going down between the custody of her oldest daughter. Now, if you haven't been in on it or anything, I plan to do a whole video documenting the whole family from the start to where we are currently. So definitely keep an eye out for that because I'm really going to put some time into that. But if you want to keep up with it, go to LB or definitely check out Ashley's Reality Roundup where I'm getting this article that we're going to talk about today. Now, since she has passed, since Anna has passed, there's been a big issue with the custody of her oldest daughter. Now, her ex-husband, Michael Cartwell, wasn't her oldest daughter's biological father, but he's been in her life and taken care of her as a daughter since she was a baby. And even after they divorced, he still took her along with his biological daughter and his youngest daughter. He took both of those children with him on the weeks that he had custody because they share 50-50 custody. Not only that, the man also paid for private school tuition for both of her daughters as well. Something that he did not have to do since he wasn't the biological father of Anna's oldest daughter, but since he is a good man that has a connection with her and felt that she was his daughter, he did that. So anywho, there's been a back and forth. June tried to file something saying that, she didn't know there wasn't any other parties interested or nobody else really was there to take care of her, which is all bullcrap. And let me just go ahead and put that there. That's my opinion. Allegedly, this is all what I'm pulling up from the internet. Don't come after me. Again, this whole video is alleged and in my opinion only. So she wanted, they're both going back and forth with the custody. He filed something, stating what he does, how he provides a stable home, how he's been taking care of her as if she was his daughter, how they have a connection, and basically facts why June, in my opinion, has been just pulling stuff out of her butt. And the attorney is ridiculous. Whoever her attorney is ridiculous because he's not even finding the correct information. Like, all the information she's putting in here is either false, not right, or just, in my opinion, just blatant lies. So anywho, we get to today, and this article came out. I also seen a video on LB, did a video on that as well, so definitely check out her because she goes into more depth. So this is what came up. It said Mama June Shannon accuses late daughter Anna Cardwell's ex Michael Cardwell physically wedding Anna and Anna's older daughter amid the June and Michael's custody battle. And this really irritates me because she has the nerve to sit there and accuse somebody of doing this when she knows, one, it's probably not true. She doesn't have any evidence. And number three, lady, what did you do? You let so much happen to your children. You literally allowed a situation to where Anna was, done horrible stuff was done to her, and then not only forget you done took all her money that she made from Honey Boo Boo, and then you didn't even believe her when she told you it happened, and she was was worried about your man, like a man that ain't even worth it. And not only that, years later you got back up with him, went to a hotel room with your youngest daughter, Honey Boo Boo, Alana, and you had him sit in a bed. Again, all this is alleged, but you can go on Dr. Phil and the episodes are right there, y'all. Right there. And again, I will be doing a deep dive in it because this is how much it angers me. This is why I finally had to come up here because I was like, well, I really don't want to talk about it because it's, she died and everything and it's just sad and I don't want to be disrespectful. But it's getting ridiculous here. It's getting ridiculous. So it said, according to the Sun, June filed a response this week to her former son-in-law, Michael Cardwell's petition for custody of Caitlin, the daughter of June's late daughter, Anna Cardwell. In her response, June is alleging that Michael was physically wedding to both Anna and Caitlin in the past. However, Michael attorney denying June's claim. So, yeah, completely denying. So, And coming from what I'm seeing from Elle in like the different articles, it seems like Anna had something in place where she wanted her two daughters to go live with her ex, Michael, because they both see him as a father. And she had things in place, but unfortunately the documents or whatever wasn't signed because maybe she thought she had more time, or who knows why. Like maybe her health deteriorated so much to where she wasn't able to sign it, because in certain situations you have to have a certain mental capacity in order for those documents or whatever you sign, or your wishes be valid. You have to be in the right state of mind. So maybe she got to where she wasn't able legally to sign those documents, and that really is sad. But now, with everybody knowing she had these plans, everybody knew it, that she was going to let those daughters go and live with their father together. Now, June is trying to say that in the last weeks, because she went to live with June the last few weeks of her life, and apparently from what I get from Elle, that her husband at the time still had to go to work, and Anna's health was deteriorating bad to where she wasn't able to take care of her children, because her health was deteriorating so bad. And I mean, let's stop right here. That man whose wife was passing away was still having to work, and that's sad in itself, and it happens all the time, and it's really a sad thing. But let's think of her. Let's look at her other family, the money they're blowing, the money they're making, and everything, and they couldn't sit there and help them out with their bills so he didn't have to go to work. Okay, and I might be wrong about this. Maybe his job wouldn't hold his spot and he was afraid of getting fired, and everything. But if it was just a monetary thing, there's no reason that family couldn't help them out. Anyways, let's look past that. So now in the last few weeks, her health is deteriorating, and that's when she says she wants, and that's when June claims that she said on camera, Anna said on camera, that she wanted her oldest daughter to go live with June. Which, let's think about this. Let's think about the past that Anna had, that she knows that, like, her mother didn't protect her other sisters, all the stuff that she went through, and she would really want June to have custody of her daughter. Like, if it was in the best interest. No, it's not in the best interest. Not only are you putting her in not only would she would have putting her daughter in the custody of a person that has proven time after time after time that she will choose men, substances, and anything else above her children, but she's also splitting her two daughters up in the worst part of their lifetime. The worst thing they'll probably ever go through is losing their mother, and she wanted to split them up. It really makes no sense. And for her to sit here and say that Anna made that decision in the last few weeks of her life where she wasn't in the best state of mind, where she was, at the end of her time, like, something in me and a lot of other people that are looking at the situation, it smells fishy. It really does. Because Anna seemed like a decent mom especially from her episodes on Dr. Phil, that wanted to protect her daughters away from any decisions that June was going to make. And I think that she didn't sit there and talk to her mom until she got this diagnosis, and they really haven't been a part of this life. I mean, maybe Anna was opening up, wanted to reconnect with her mother that she never had, because no matter how bad your mom is, some people still want to have that mother feeling. They long for that mother feeling. So I think, in like, she knowing that she had this diagnosis and everything, she wanted to get whatever she could, grasp for whatever straws, And I think if Anna did say that in the last few weeks of her life, one, she was probably pushy. June was probably pushy on Anna. She was probably pushing it, and not leaving her alone, not letting the woman rest with her final decisions, and pushing on to it. Because, let's be honest. We see how June acts. That's a characteristic of June. So it's not a far-fetched possibility that June would have been constantly pushing that decision on Anna in her own favor, because that's the type of person June is. Again, allegedly, in my opinion, whatever. So, yeah, it's a complete possibility that that was constantly pushed on Anna in a time in her life where she was at a weak moment and not in the right state of mind. And then, Anna may somehow wanted to still grasp at those straws and have that, mom feeling with her mom and just wanted to please her mom, And it's really sad that I really, in my opinion only, I feel like if she did make that decision in the last few weeks of her life, after she already made it aware to everybody else that she wanted her daughters to go to the same person and live together, I really think that she was probably manipulated into that. And if I'm wrong, then I'm sorry for being so disrespectful, but I really think that she had to be manipulated into that, because everybody else who is any bit of a mother is wondering why she would want June to take custody of her daughter after everything June's done to every single one of those kids. So yes. Anywho, let's get into it. And it's just really nasty after everything June has done to sit there and accuse this man who's been taking care of her 2 grandchildren all these years, to sit there and accuse him of that. After everything June has done and proven a horrible person she is, she's literally going to lie on this man. And again, I can't let you in my opinion, but I really, in my opinion, think she's just straight up pulled it out of her butt and just grasping at straws and lying about everything so she can get custody of this girl. Because 1 second of your history of Googling June Shannon or Googling her arrest records and everything, nobody wants that child to go with her. Like, nobody. And then we see the videos of what's going on in the house while the girl's there, like getting yelled at right after her, like, mom passed away and everything. Getting treated like crap right after her mom passed away and everything. And it's a lot. So, yeah. I really think it's nasty. She said, in her response, she said, during his marriage to Anna, plaintiff repeatedly abused AB, you know what, Anna, and the child, and it would not be in the child's best interest to be in the plaintiff's care and control. Again, where are the proof? Because there is no proof that he is like that, but there's tons of proof of the nastiness you have done over the years, June. And Deontay from Love After Lockup listened to my video with like 3 views on it, so it's completely possible that June's listening to this. And if June, you are listening, or anybody a part of that family that is letting this happen, y'all are nasty, and it's gonna come back to you tenfold. If you know darn well if you manipulated that girl into making that decision, because yeah. And he said, and one of the things that I remember her saying or something, and again, I might be wrong, that Michael is doing this for money, but he wants the girl for money. Like, what money? He's been spending money that he hasn't had to in time he didn't have to for years on this girl. Okay? Where's the money? And how would he get money now? Like, what money? What money is he going to get from her? He won't be able to get child support because there is no parents for him to get child support from. So what money is this man wanting this child for? The only thing that's going to make money off of this child if she's on your show. Okay, because people are going to want to watch. So that's the only way this child would make money for somebody, is if she was on your show with you. So the only person that, in my opinion, is wanting the child for money is June. Again, in my opinion, allegedly, whatever. So while Michael claimed in his initial complaint that Caitlyn would join Kylie for visits, June argued this week that those visits only happened because Kylie didn't want to visit Michael if Caitlyn did not come with her. June also claimed that the visits were infrequent, which I'm pretty sure can be easily proven that she did visit him a lot. So yeah. In the statement to the Sun, Michael's attorney denied latest allegations against his client. Michael flatly denies any type of abuse or to his children or his ex-wife or any other past girlfriend, the statement read. We will see how June plans to prove this or any other of her supposed truths or allegations, which his attorney's right. She can't prove it. Michael's attorney was specifically returning to June's recent claim that Anna's dying wish for Caitlin to live with June instead of Michael. Michael's attorney previously said that he was not made aware of any such statement made by Anna. I have not heard anything to that effect, he said. I have no documentation as far as any final wishes for Miss Cardwell. June also argued that in the recent court documents that she and Anna, who were estranged for many years, actually had a stable parent-child relationship. Yeah, except for one short period of disagreement. You mean where you can... What was it, where the first time you let her get stuff done horribly to her? Was it when you stole all her money? Or was it when she went on Dr. Phil after she saw you in a hotel room with the guy that did horrible stuff to her with her little sister? What is it, June? Because we got plenty of documentation of how bad of a person you are. Yeah, so it's all nastiness, and it seems like it's just going to keep on going on, and I really hope he does get custody, because first of all, she deserves to be with anybody but June. Second of all, she deserves to be with her sister during this horrible time in her life. And third of all, she deserves to be with a man that sat there and took care of her for years and raised her like his own daughter and considers her his daughter. So, yeah. Anywho, y'all like, subscribe, and share. Please do. I'll be coming out. I'm going to put together a whole video with a whole biography on the family, everything that's going down, basically. So y'all like, share, and subscribe. Bye.